In the most unexpected comeback since your uncle's mullet in 1993, the 2026 Mazda RX-8 has risen from the smoldering ashes of discontinued dreams, questionable apex seals, and late-night Reddit theories, emerging not just as a car, but as a metaphysical experience with wheels, a rotary-fueled, anime-inspired, logic-defying rebellion against the automotive status quo. Dubbed the RX-8 Reignition Neo Zen Hyper Rev Edition, this isn't just a car, it's a manifestation of unresolved Wankel obsession combined with quantum Japanese engineering, nostalgia, and a light sprinkle of emotional damage. Under the hood, which now opens vertically like a Lamborghini Cot mid-yawn, lies the new and utterly insane R-Omega-1 tri-phase rotary electric fusion engine, a 3-rotor hybrid monstrosity that reportedly revs to 15,000 RPM, emits a sound somewhere between a banshee's scream and a jazz saxophone solo, and runs on a mix of hydrogen, synthetic rice wine, and unfulfilled childhood dreams. Mazda claims it produces 888 horsepower, because 3.8s represent infinite apexes, according to their in-house philosopher mechanic, and all of that power is transmitted through an 8-speed manual transmission operated via neural link shifter paddles that only respond to drivers of pure intent. Design-wise, the RX-8 Reignition is so aggressive it makes the old RX-7 look like a shy salamander. Its body is sculpted from a top-secret Mazda-developed material called rotary-hybrid, which is lighter than carbon fiber, stronger than heartbreak, and partially transparent under UV light. The front fascia features a gaping maw of a grille shaped like a screaming Oni mask, flanked by AI-adjustable LED eyes that glare at pedestrians who dare not respect JDM heritage. The headlights can blink, wink, or squint based on the driver's mood, and the taillights trace the kanji for speed in red light when braking. Instead of traditional doors, the RX-8 returns with rear-hinged quad suicide doors, now known as spirit gates, and they require a synchronized hand gesture and a whispered haiku to open. The car sits on 21-inch Vortex-forged wheels wrapped in Intimi grip, tires that can cling to ice, gravel, wet noodles, and occasionally vertical surfaces. The exhaust, a quad-tip symmetrical center-mounted system called the Dragon Choir, glows red at night, emits a scent of matcha and adrenaline, and occasionally backfires to the beat of Eurobeat when you downshift with conviction. Inside, the RX-8 is a sacred dojo of speed and enlightenment. The cockpit is a minimalist meets mad scientist layout, with the dashboard consisting of a floating holographic rev counter, a rotary-shaped touchpad that doubles as a cup holder, and a climate control system that responds only to haikus or passionate gearshifts. The seats are wrapped in sustainably harvested Alcantara sourced from mountaintop meditation goats, while the stitching pattern follows the Fibonacci sequence, providing perfect lumbar harmony. A14 speaker sound system by Bose X Initial D Edition plays nothing but curated engine sounds, obscure JDM lo-fi, and ambient thunderstorm audio recorded from the roof of Mount Fuji. The infotainment system, called Mazda Zen Drive Nexus, is powered by a sentient AI named Reiko, who not only manages navigation and music but also offers emotional support, performance coaching, and brutally honest critiques of your fashion choices. Reiko can also transform the display into a 32-bit video game where you race your past decisions in a pixelated RX-8 through the streets of existential dread. The chassis features Mazda's Apex Master 9D handling matrix, which uses a combination of active suspension, nano-vibration dampening, and philosophical alignment sensors to create a perfect 50-50. Weight distribution, not just physically, but spiritually. The rear-wheel drive layout includes the Kansai Drift Vectoring Module, a tech that predicts your intentions, matches it with your aura color, and helps you slide precisely through corners with all 4 wheels screaming, "I was born for this." There are 4 driving modes: Normal, Sport, Touge, and Rebirth, the last of which engages full traction deletion, unleashes all 888 horses, and plays the sound of an eagle scream followed by a shakuhachi flute solo. The car lowers 2 inches, the suspension tightens to samurai sword rigidity, and the AI gently warns you, "You are not ready, but I believe in you." In terms of safety and emissions, the RX-8 has none, or at least, none that anyone at Mazda will talk about on the record. While it allegedly meets global crash standards, early footage shows it simply dodging obstacles using sheer willpower. It doesn't have airbags because the cabin is lined with Karma foam, a space-age material that reads your Kai and forms a cocoon milliseconds before impact. And emissions, well, Mazda claims it emits less than a hummingbird's sigh, thanks to hydrogen injection and positive vibes. The EPA gave up testing it after 3 dyno runs resulted in hallucinations and spontaneous engine swaps. Of course, the RX-8 re-ignition isn't for everyone. Only 8,888 units will be produced worldwide, available exclusively via drift battle tournaments, underground auctions, or through an application process that includes a personal essay titled, "What Rotary Means to Me," 2 character references from track officials, and a blood sample to verify octane compatibility. Pricing starts at 8,888,888 yen, around $88,888, or the equivalent in rare initial D trading cards. Each buyer receives a handwritten scroll of maintenance instructions, a ceremonial key forged from a repurposed Apex seal, and a monthly call from a retired Mazda engineer who asks, "Are you still worthy?" In conclusion, the 2026 Mazda RX-8 isn't a return to form, it's a cosmic rebirth, an apex of lunacy and love, a rotating middle finger to conformity. It's not the car we need, or even the one we asked for, but it's the one we always secretly hoped for when we heard a rotary rev and felt our pulse sink to its scream. The RX-8 re-ignition isn't here to compete, it's here to ascend.